a lot of things that people are debating is like, is it good or bad for Twitter to ban the account of the president of the United States? And like, on this issue, it's just like, I mean, do we care? Does anyone really care? Like, I feel like I don't care enough about
it's
it
another
either
thing
way.
where it's all about like managing your affect. It's like how concerned are you supposed to be about the Nazis? It's like or the coup attempt. How much are you supposed to care about it? How much are you supposed to care when they ban the president? It's all about just managing like your emotional response to something that you can't control. Like the tech monopolies took over. They run our shit. Yeah, it is hilarious that the Republicans are the only people who recognize that it's a public good. But they're too fucking dumb to notice that means that there's a lot of other shit that needs to be public goods too, not just the place where you put your posts. Like the only time you want public ownership is when it will like federally mandate your grandkid to click a thumbs up on your fucking Arlie Ermy meme.
Yeah, but I mean, there is something. I mean, this is one of my favorite things when the ban dropped is like there is something like especially funny about Twitter making this decision now, like after they've extracted like all the value that they're going to ever get out of this guy being on their website. Because like, let's be honest, he added an astonishing amount of value to Twitter. Like not just like
oh my God.
In terms of the good posts that we get to read and talk about, but I mean like,
the way he said that like the media needed him and they would have failed without him. Same thing applies to Twitter, and he's right in both cases.
No, yeah, I saw somebody refer to the action to ban him as a victory of worker organization. Fucking, that's like a mean joke someone in China would make about America.
Yeah, it's like, oh, after all this ineffectual whining by people working for Google and Twitter and stuff, or Twitter to get rid of him, they decided to do it at this moment, right when he was like making them liable for treason. They decided to listen to you. That was it.
That's very first world workers seizing the means of production energy.
Yeah, exactly that picture.
Yeah, but it really does show you that that this whole movement has been good for everybody. It's been good for Republicans. It's been good for Democrats in its own way. It's been good for the media, but it is now incompatible with the continuing smooth functioning of the machine that everybody is invested with. So he has now outlived his usefulness, and his supporters, their zeal for him is no longer useful. So there's going to have to be this like subtle severing away. And so it starts with Twitter saying, okay, that's the line. And now the Republicans are going to have to find a way to like sell out their constituents without getting murdered.